Hello, church family. It's good to be with you again after having some time off. Debbie and I were able to use our time away to go visit family in Michigan and some other family we have in Tennessee. And it was just good to decompress. It was also good to be back with you this past Sunday and open God's Word together and study it together. And while I have one more thought related to that sermon from Sunday. Since Sunday, there's been 3 people that have spoken to me about how they long for Jesus to come back and take them from this earth. How life right now is full of difficulties and full of trials, and they long for His return. And well, it got me thinking about the difficulties that we all face. We all face trials and difficulties, and there's times when they begin to pile up on us, and they pile up to such an extent that we no longer can see the face of God, and His Word no longer speaks to us, and we begin to despair in this life. Let me suggest something. If you fit into this category, and even if you don't, take some time this week and meditate on Philippians 1, 23 to 25. As you get into this passage, you're going to realize that the Apostle Paul is deliberating out loud whether it's better to be with Jesus in heaven or to be in this life. As he sits in a prison, he has these thoughts. And he determines that ultimately that choice is really up to God, whether he's going to be with Jesus or he's going to be in this life. But he also determines at the same time that it's better to be in this life, because of the opportunity he has to be a light and an influencer for the gospel of Jesus Christ in other people's lives. I'm pretty confident that if you spend some time in this passage, you too will come to that same conclusion as Paul. You'll be able to look through and beyond and over and around those difficulties and trials that pile up, and you'll begin to be able to see that you can have a real ministry in this life. You can be a light to others. You can point people to the gospel. You can explain the gospel in creative ways that only you can do. And so it is better to be in this life because of the impact we can have for the good news of Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you find encouragement in this, encouragement to persevere and push on and push through. Well, until next time, walk with God.